good, madam.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Ow. Damn it, Grayson.
Ha 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 ha.
No.
Alright, we all set.
Are we?
Yeah, so far, I guess.
I got a killer headache.
You want to wait later then?
No, because I'm not going to want to do it later.
You want to do it tomorrow then?
No, because it needs to get done.
Okay.
The longer you postpone, the worse it gets.
Either way, I'll be doing it on Saturday.
But if I did it tomorrow, you wouldn't do it till Sunday.
No, I'll still do it on Saturday.
I doubt it.
Because we would have to go out at least Saturday.
I wouldn't want to.
Since I let it out on Saturday last week. But okay. Hello, my love. How are you?
Hello. Hey, be nice, Sir Bentislaus. I was watching Criminal Minds today.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the episodes was, like, this dude was using, old-timey, medieval times, speech and, references and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was also based on a game that the computer chick Penelope was playing called Camelot.
Okay.
And, you can customize, your character to look pretty much like you and basically, you're, I don't know, a person in Camelot. Kind of just like the typical online games.
Yeah. Like a Second Life, but just Camelot.
Yeah,
times.
but it was Camelot and stuff, and you can actually talk to people and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting there just yo, that would be really cool if it was real.
I guess.
It would be a really cool concept.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like a Second Life, but medieval times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I feel a lot of games have really good concepts, but
they all play the fucking same.
They never follow through.
Yeah. Oh no, what there was always promised is always more than what they deliver.
Yes.
That's pretty much anything in life. Really.
Yeah. Because I've been playing Cyberpunk,
mm-hmm.
and then I finally had the romance scene with my L.I., aka love interest. Yeah, it was really nice one. Let me just say.
Wow.
But apparently, according to other forums that I have read, it's literally the last thing that you do with your love interest, any of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 in total.
Okay.
There's 2 for male, 2 for female.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess all of them, after you have your sex scene, that's it. You can have a few dialogue options, but they literally contribute
that's Night City.
Nothing to
Night City. We live fast.
That's not the point. It's
there's no real relationships.
There's no real relationship.
It's all hustle.
Okay, yes, there is. That's the whole point. Is these people are actually people you could get into a relationship with, but then after you fuck, that's it.
That's it.
They don't contribute to the rest of the story. Like the dude River in the game was a cop or whatever, and then said that he might try being a PI. So why can't there be quests of him, being a PI with
DLC maybe?
I don't know, because doesn't she die at the end? Doesn't V? Isn't
I
V dead?
literally have no clue. I've literally stayed I stayed in the dark for this game. I literally have no clue what goes on.
I can't stay in the dark for things. I have to look them up once it's in my
all
head.
depends.
I have to go find it.
Because I could have watched a bunch of Let's Plays, but I'm I'll leave Cyberpunk for me. I'll wait for it's all done and shit, and then I'll jump into it at some point.
When is the DLC?
It was supposed to come out, I think, for the fall, but I think that got pushed back.
Yeah, because if they fuck up again, people are gonna just give up on the game entirely.
Yeah, I really want to say it should have been out, or it should be coming out soon. But I believe it got pushed back for sure.
Well, that kind of sucks. I know, people were thinking that, a lot of different stories towards the end. The epilogue? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, once like the main story is done, like the little piece afterwards.
Yeah. So I guess like the epilogue like just shows like a bunch of different characters and they're like, you know, that you've interacted with throughout the game, including your love interest, and then like any friends that you made or whatever. So I feel like
it's kind of like a Mass Effect thing where you gotta make sure your relationships are good near the end. Yeah.
Well, like to not die alone, I guess. I don't know though. I feel like they could have done so much better, but like the creators were just so like rushed all their people that like I feel like they really like they could have just made such a better game. But I digress.
Sure. But no, I guess it was supposed to come out in August, but they still have it for 2021. So maybe holiday 2021 they'll have it maybe. But it'll probably be pushed back to next year. Because,
like, honestly, like, his story wasn't, like, that elaborate, but, like, it was kind of cute. Like, he invited you over to dinner with the family. You got to, like, play with the kids. You helped them cook. Yeah. He took it to a water tower. It's, like, it was kind of cute.
Like, there's no real, like, side stories.
Not with them. Yeah. Or, like, nothing after. Like, they all have, like, 3 or 4 side missions, and then the romance begins, and the relationship, you can choose to either start it or not, and then after that, nothing.
Oh, damn.
You get, like, shitty dialogue that you could easily do if you weren't romancing them or not. Like, it's just stupid. I hate when they do that. Like, they get you so involved in... Like, the only games that I have ever come in contact with that do anything worthwhile is Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Because they're all part of your crew or part of your team. Sure. So you can you can have a love interest, and then they comment, like... as if they are your love interests, like, on things as you quest and stuff, and then they have story, like, after, like, it's so more in-depth.
Like, I was ready to have the entire game with Jackie, but, nope.
Ugh. It kind of makes me upset that I even bothered. But they oddly made him, like, kind of charming and a little cute, even though he has a weird eye. Like, robotic eye. It's just sticking there. But anyway, I digress.
Yes.
So, should we welcome everybody?
Probably.
Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I am Trey.
And I am Jedon.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. And this is That's What's Going On, because we talk about whatever is going on that we feel like talking about.
Yeah.
In our heads.
I believe this is episode 17?
I don't know, man. I lost count.
For sure.
But whatever you say, Sir Editor.
Don't blame me.
We still got the Bentleys here.
Yes, we do. He was our guest on the last podcast.
Yes, he had a lot to say last time. So we'll see if it goes for this time as well.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. I know there's not even any chewing.
Nah, he's chilling.
Haha, this is a good day to do a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, speaking of alternate worlds and universes and games and shit.
Yes.
That brings me to what's going on with post-apocalyptic worlds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to do it last episode, but then it was also Trey's birthday, so of course we had to talk about that.
Yeah, we had to.
Yes, we did. It was fun. We went to Terrificon.
Yes.
Yeah. But we were supposed to talk about post-apocalyptic worlds last time. My whole thing with it is that I just want to know, like, if the world, like, was going to go into some sort of apocalypse, like, what would it be? Like, do you think that would be closer to, like, a zombie apocalypse? Do you think that we're close to more like a, like in Fallout, they have, like, the nuclear explosion that, like, damaged, like, the whole continent or whatever, and so they have to live in, like that? Or, like, alien invasion type of thing? Like, Home? I know it's, like, a kid version of it, but, like, like, Home.
No, like War of the Worlds.
I never watched that, so.
Well, yeah. Aliens.
So the aliens take over, and you kind of have to, like.
Yeah.
lived through that. Like, what do you think were the closest to?
What I think we're the closest to is either nuclear apocalypse.
One choice.
Only one?
One choice.
Well, I always think nuclear is the number one.
Do you think that Russia's going to set off a bomb?
I don't know. I think someone's going to send one, and someone's going to send one back, and then everyone's going to be sending them everywhere.
Do you know how many nuclear bombs?
A lot.
There are.
Enough to blow this planet up a couple times.
A couple times.
Completely obliterated.
Wowzer.
Yeah.
I think we're close to a zombie apocalypse. Just because, like, this COVID shit is like...
Well, if you say it like that, I would go with more like there's some kind of pandemic that just wipes people the fuck out.
I mean, who knows, man?
Yeah. That's probably is the closest. Like, this
like,
COVID's
what
gonna get
if
crazier.
What if the COVID vaccine that
Just
they're
starts
literally
wiping people out.
requiring everyone to get almost now, right? What if that is like, okay, so you know how, like, in every zombie movie they have, like, people aren't zombies until after they die.
Yeah.
And it's because something's, like, inside of them that, like...
Just waiting for you to die.
Yeah. So, like, we're all getting COVID shots. Like, what if, like, after someone dies, like all of a sudden they start turning into zombies because the COVID strain, bacteria, or whatever virus took over?
Well, there's only one way to find out. We need to find somebody that got the vaccine and kill them. And see what
There's
happens.
a lot of people, but we don't know what the government does with them.
That's what I'm saying. That's why to verify it, we would have to kidnap somebody and kill them and see if they come back.
Right, because that's the only option.
It's the only option.
It's the only option.
Unless we're breaking into government
psychopath.
facilities.
I think you just want the opportunity to kill somebody.
No.
Really? Because your face, if you guys didn't see, well, you guys can't see, but his face, he did the eyebrow raise with the creasing. Like, what? No.
Not at all.
Yeah, it was like that face.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you creasing your eyebrows, saying no and smiling, and then also raising an eyebrow? Huh? Yeah, exactly. No response. That's what I thought.
But if that was a real possibility, if like that was like a shady shit going on, like you're hearing rumors here and there, like, oh, people are like coming back from the dead, or like the government's hiding something.
How do we know? We wouldn't know until it's something more substantial.
Yes. I'm talking about like at the very beginning. If it were to begin like that, like there's always talks.
Obviously,
first.
it's not like right in the beginning.
No, yeah.
But like they're even talking about what's it called? What comes after the initial vaccine? A booster. What if the booster?
I'm not getting a goddamn booster.
I'm not getting a booster.
No, I got my shot and that's it.
The shot was required. The booster is not. So therefore, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Damn.
mystery medicine's enough.
We'll probably all turn into zombies. It's okay. Honestly though, I feel like I'm more prepared for a zombie apocalypse than I am anything else.
Because I think it's what people just picture more often.
Because let's be realistic. Unless we turn into weird mutants, nobody's surviving a nuclear war, like a nuclear explosion.
No, there's some kind of hint that it might go off at some point, so people started
like doing like a
bunkers
fallout
and shit.
shelter and
Yeah.
shit.
I don't think it would get that crazy, but I don't know. These rich people might do some crazy shit.
I think that we should get money so then we can invest and have our own bunker.
Yeah. Focus on getting a house first.
Out in like a
with
farm
land.
somewhere.
Let's get land in a house.
I think Vermont is a pretty accurate... Because isn't that where Fallout takes place? Isn't it in Vermont?
I think it did take place in different places in different games.
No, Fallout 76.
That I never played it, so
I thought it was Vermont.
It might be.
Might be.
Because I want to say
There's a lot
Fallout
of
3 was that Philadelphia or was that Fallout 4? No, I think it was Fallout 3. And I think Fallout 4 was Washington, D.C. And New Vegas was obviously Vegas, I think.
All right,
Nevada.
let's talk about the different parameters here.
Okay.
So, zombie apocalypse. What's your go-to first? First thing. Find out there's zombies. Boom. First thing.
I'd get my family together. I think we're going to talk, like, this shit's happening. What are we doing? Because if you're not on board for shit, I'm out. I will go off on my own if I need to. Because my family will definitely get me killed. My grandfather would probably be straight. But like, everyone else in my family would probably get me killed. And to me, also, pets... sorry, pets, but like, you gotta deal with your shit yourselves. We can't bring pets along.
I would have to bring Belly.
Well, I guess you'd be by yourself.
Hey, I'm not saying that you know, he's probably not gonna die. I mean, he'd probably, by the time that would even happen, he would probably be at a ripe old age anyway. I would just have him come along. If he comes along, he comes along. Well, if he gets eaten,
to me,
I will miss him dearly. But I can't just leave him. But the cats can survive for themselves, but
to me, it's more that like it's gonna come to a point where you're gonna eat or the animal's gonna eat. Who are you gonna pick? I'm gonna pick myself over the animal.
Oh, of course.
And then it's gonna get to a. And you also watch your animal starving to death.
I mean, I'm going to share my food.
And then, well, that's up to you. I'm not sharing my food.
You don't have to share your food.
But
I'll share my food.
Also, to me, I think it also gets to another point where either you might start looking at your dog and be like, I'm gonna have to eat him
when he dies.
Gonna have to eat him.
Or
the animal gets you killed because he can't shut the fuck up. I'm not saying Bentley, but I'm saying in general, they just wouldn't shut the fuck up when they needed to shut the fuck up. So, like, they gotta go.
Maybe.
That's how I see it.
He could also be used as a nice distraction, though.
Because, like, my cat, I love her to death, but, like, she would have to take care of herself.
She would never survive.
It is what it is. At that point, my survival comes first above everything else.
How long do you think you'd survive a zombie apocalypse?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
I would like to tell myself a good solid few months. But realistically, I don't know.
I don't know.
I would need to find the right clothes and the right shoes to keep trudging in. Everyone there wears boots, though. Like, if you notice, like, almost everyone, like, if you take, okay, so for example, if you're looking at, like, Walking Dead, everyone wears boots. Yeah. Like, rarely people wear sneakers. If they do wear sneakers, they're, like, high-top sneakers or something. So, like, I have to make sure that the shoes that I'm wearing, I'm not gonna fucking kill myself on.
Get a backpack full of whatever I can in it, and then I'm out.
I think the first thing I would do... I mean, I would try and get my family together, but my mom can barely walk. So she wouldn't last very long. My dad, probably the same. I would have to take Audrin. I'd have to literally duct tape his mouth shut because he would kill us because he talks too much and he would probably cry and stuff. And I would have to duct tape his mouth every time we would walk somewhere. Dathan and Galen probably. I don't know how prepared Dathan actually is.
Well, numbers is always better. So, like, but at the same time, I feel like in the beginning, like, numbers is not a good thing.
Independence is better in the beginning. Numbers is for later once you've established
the crazy, what the fuck's going on.
What is going on, what you need to do, how you need to do it.
Yeah.
See, the one thing that I hope people learn from The Walking Dead, though, which I'm sure they probably won't, or, like, any zombie movie is, like, dude, like, when you start pitting up people against other people, then you've already lost everything.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's not other people you should be fighting. Yes, I understand resources are scarce and extremely important, but that's why you band together, you build up a farm, you have multiple people who can kill multiple things.
People that are like,
but
this is not enough.
There's always these people that are just like, I want more for myself, because Americans and
I would just say people in general,
but mostly Americans are greedy ass bitches.
Yeah.
So living in America in a zombie apocalypse, like, everyone is so selfish and out for themselves. I mean, look what happened at the beginning of the fucking pandemic. Yeah. People were hoarding fucking toilet paper. Like, you greedy sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I hope that they're the first to go. Yeah. And all that's left are the people like you and me who would... Well, maybe not you. People like me who would try to work together with other people and create an actual standing, lasting community where we can farm. Like, you know, we know agriculture. We're able to build our own shelters. We have our own weapons to defend against the zombies. Like, other people shouldn't be the problem. Yeah. The zombies should be the only problem. I don't understand why people don't get that.
Yeah.
Being a top, I don't know, group or whatever, like, what the fuck does that matter? Why do you need status in a zombie apocalypse? Like, ugh.
Because there's always status.
There shouldn't be, though. That's ridiculous.
As Cubans, we always put status to people.
Yes, but you know what? Do you know who really started that?
Who?
The English.
One of the cavemen have different orders? Like, wasn't there, like, a lead caveman?
I doubt it.
I don't know.
I don't think leadership was established.
I think it's literally
until much, much later. Because, okay, so if you think about it, well, I guess like in all cultures there is some kind of stature hierarchy. But I think it started off more so as like who would be the best to defend and protect the group as a whole, and then from there it was turned to I think I'm better than you, so I'm going to be in charge type of deal. It wasn't because if you really think about it, like the people who were like kings and stuff, like it was nothing to benefit themselves. Like they did nothing.
Maybe
like
at first,
them personally,
well, like
them personally did not like they weren't the strongest of
the group.
No. Like I feel like if caveman's, I'm sure they had a hierarchy. Now that I'm thinking about it, but like I'm sure it wasn't based on like it was literally based on like who's like the strongest warrior type of deal. Like that's who usually were tribe heads.
Yeah.
And then it turned to like who was like the wisest would become who experienced battle but who's also the wiser for it.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like, and then, you know, when
war stopped and
when the English came about, like that's when really like hierarchies like the posh hierarchies, that's when that started.
Yeah.
Because even while the English were still in England, the Native Americans here, like it wasn't on who had the most money or who came from a certain family. Who the fuck cared? It was literally who was the strongest and the wisest of their tribe became the leaders. How they did it?
It wasn't from like family.
If their son or daughter can prove that they could lead the tribe, then they would be allowed to. But if they didn't, then it would be somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah. As humans, I think it's just built into us.
Humans in general are just assholes.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, then how about aliens? You find out we're getting invaded. Boom. First thing.
The same thing. Like to me, like a lot of these things, scenarios is go to my grandparents' house. Everyone meet up at my grandparents' house because my grandfather has guns, and then we decide what we're doing. Then either we're staying together or we're splitting up. Decide then, and then go on. I'm going to the woods. My idea is the woods. So no matter what, it's the woods.
The thing about the woods is like I agree, but I also disagree.
We don't have good woods around here. That's the problem.
We don't have good woods around here unless you go to like some of the state parks and shit where you can.
Which is a little bit away.
It's a little bit away, but I mean,
there are parts. Probably the best for. Immediate.
I would say probably over
like where the compounds is.
Yeah, like going like up
the mountain. Or
if
whatever.
You go up. I mean, I feel like a lot of people won't think to go.
No, I don't think so.
Up. Well, they might now if they listen to this podcast.
Well, we just
don't go. Don't steal our idea.
It's alright. We got guns, so like
it's fine.
If you want to fuck around in the woods, then goodbye.
The woods. Like even with a zombie apocalypse, like they do say like the woods is a better place to
because it's so vast.
So vast, and the trees, like it's hard.
It's not even footing.
It's hard to yeah. So like and. There's such an abundance of like resources that you could use to kill zombies and other things. Like you can set up posts from like branches and like you know and trees and all that shit. But also, honestly, I really wish that I could learn how to make a tree house because honestly, if you have big and large enough trees, building up is probably the smartest.
Yeah.
Have like some ladder or something on like a couple of the trees to get up to the platforms and then roll them up when you're done or what have you. So like, but like zombies can't get you if you're in the trees. Sure. They could be under you, easier to take them out.
But aliens, though, to me, when I picture of an alien invasion, I don't necessarily picture aliens on the ground.
No, aliens,
I picture more like
spaceships are flying, so like it's hard to see through the trees and stuff. But who's to say they don't just blast the trees away?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like aliens, I think I don't know if you would actually get aliens on the ground searching for people.
Well, I mean, like think of like War of the Worlds.
It was just giant machines.
Yeah,
and they sent out like drones
on the ground
or some shit. Yes, but like it's not. It wasn't like. Not human size, but like the actual aliens themselves on the ground. You feel me?
What about the village?
Well, the village is all fake.
Oh, they were fake?
Yeah. They just happened to be in modern times, but they were just a weird section off little place in a state park.
Oh, I never actually watched The Village.
No.
I based that solely on scary movies.
No, it was just other people trying to scare the people who made the camp or the village were just trying to keep people from leaving the village, more or less.
Oh, makes sense. Oh,
so they just invented a thing and like had a costume to like scare people away.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, like I don't know. For aliens, I always pictured. To me, aliens would be technology advanced than us. Technologically advanced than us. So like I don't really know if we can hide from them. Like I'm not saying they have scanners or some shit, but like I feel
probably have scanners.
I feel like if they wanted to wipe people out, they would just wipe people. I don't think there would be enough time. Like I don't think we would have a heads up. Like I think they'd just, oh fuck, what the fuck? And you just look out the window, you just see crazy shit happening, and you just scramble. I don't think we would ever have like a proper warning. They would just fuck us up immediately.
Alright, so what about post-apocalyptic? So, like, say that you survive.
Like a nuke?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why did I say post-apocalyptic? Like, they weren't all post-apocalyptic worlds. But, like, a nuclear detonation or, like, a like
that
a
one I haven't really thought about because it's kind of like, well, I feel like since Connecticut is on the ocean and it's supposed to be the richest state, like, they would just wipe, and we're close enough to New York that like we probably would just get fucked by the nuke. Like I don't think there's anything to think about.
I definitely think
that.
Like New York, California, like major cities, like those would get destroyed first. And any place with major airports. Because then it's less likely for people to leave. Yeah. Anywhere that there's a military base, they'll try and bomb. Connecticut doesn't have a military base. No. Not like a they have like training and like they have like, but it's not like a major. It's not like
I know what you mean.
Like Texas, or like DC, or any places like Nevada, or it's not like we don't have one like that. Well, so
if they aim for the major sources, like the major landmarks,
honestly, the Midwest would probably be some of the safest places to go because there's less things out there.
If they're aiming for specific things, yes.
So like they would aim for all of the coasts.
Yeah, that's what I would think too. Well, at the same time, yeah, we'll go with that because I just think if it's nuclear fallout, all the nukes are going off, and I think we're all just fucked. Like, I don't think there's a good chance of surviving. But, I don't know. I guess, well, if I'm alive, then, like, alright, so there's radiation. Regardless, there's gonna be some kind of radiation fuck-up shit. So,
we'll probably all just get cancer and die within a few months of each other.
Probably go to my mom's house, go to my grandparents' house, see what's going on with them. If not, take whatever I can take from them, and then I guess I'm walking off somewhere. I don't know. I never really thought that one through because I just figured I'd be wiped out. What do you think?
Yeah, I've realized that in like a lot of movies that you see with like that involves a post-apocalyptic world, nobody goes for the pasta. I guess, like they all try canned foods and stuff, right? Yeah. But like pasta and like rice lasts a really long time. All you need is water to boil.
But you can't guarantee water or boil. Canned foods you can just eat straight out the can.
Yes, you can't guarantee water. That is true.
Or fire to boil the water.
Or fire. But if you're resourceful enough Like, if you know how to start a fire, it's not that hard to fucking start a fire.
Yeah, but all the water could be contaminated and shit.
Boil it?
I don't think you can boil nuclear contamination out.
I'm not just talking about, like, nuclear contamination. And actually, like, according to Fallout, in the laws of Fallout, you can boil nuclear wasted water.
But that's already years.
How
decades
many years
after.
is
I don't
that?
know. I've never. But I'm assuming it's a good amount of time.
I want to say so.
Like over 100 years for sure.
But I'm not entirely sure about that because they have the people who were like in charge of like the shelters and who were like the first ones to leave, and then whatever those people were called, like they were clearly in the shelter, so it only had to have been like 30, 40, like, because
there's a certain amount of time where like it takes before you can even think about walking outside.
I thought it was like
a place that's new.
100 years or something.
No, I think it's less than 100 years. I think it might be like 20 or 30 years.
It feels like a Fallout situation, and we all had shelters. And
yeah, because even in Russia, where that went off, people are still going there because it died down since.
Oh yeah, the Chernobyl. Yeah, and that was like what, in like the 50s? 60s?
I have no clue.
I don't know when Chernobyl was either. But if it was like a Fallout type of thing, like, I think, I don't know. I feel like I could probably maybe last. Oh, so it happened in 86.
Okay.
And then people were able to, were able to go like a few years later, so.
Alright, so I looked it up. It said it anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks, depending how bad the nuclear the fallout is.
So then it was probably just like a couple of years. Then.
But you can only be outside for like an hour, if that, depending.
Unless you have the biohazard suits.
Yes.
But even those have an expiration.
Not an expiration, even still, like, you can only be irradiated.
Go for so long. Yeah. So like, if in your own skin you can be there for like an hour, like in the biohazard
Seth,
you could be like.
Seth tells me all this shit because Seth works with radiation.
That's terrifying.
He looks with nuclear and shit.
That's terrifying.
So like, yeah, there's only a certain amount of time you're allowed to be around there. So
I wonder if that's still the case with Chernobyl. Like how long people can stay there now.
Yes, I believe so, and I think that closer you get to the explosion, it's like where obviously there's more and more, and your exposure time shortens even drastically.
Yo, I heard that some fucked up weird creatures are over there.
Yeah, actually fucks up shit. Yeah,
like 2-headed things and like
a lot of fucked up frogs and fishes. I think the like bears and shit. I think they got larger. I could be wrong about that, but I believe they got larger. Like the animals over there just in general got larger.
Or like they're like hazardous to eat.
Most likely. You can never eat that shit.
Props. It's weird though, because like, so obviously I'm basing a lot of this from the laws of like video games, but like if you do like,
I mean, it's all we really have to base it off. But plus with actual science, we know like
but like bit. So if you did base it off of like a Fallout world, like you could boil water and have it be fine, or you can get a water purifier, or like in any meat that you find out there, like if you cook it, like there's only a couple points of radiation, but other than that it's fine to eat. But yes, like canned goods or like boxed mac and cheese like have none or something like that. So like I don't know, I guess it depends.
It depends where the bomb went off.
It depends. It depends how far away it
because
is.
Even say that
if it's close up, I wouldn't trust anything.
If it's close enough, I don't even think food. And that you would literally have to go to another state.
You'd have to go to like a few states away.
Yeah.
To get.
And depending where how the air is traveling too, it might just follow you.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah.
I mean, that was only.
Not the 60s.
60s, right? So 50s, 60s or whatever. I think it was like 60s. So, if that was the case, like, and people are living there now, still.
I don't think they're living. I think.
Really?
I don't think they're living on the
living
land.
there.
I think they might have moved it over. I remember seeing something on it, but I can't remember what it was saying.
Huh?
I remember I watched something on that specifically, but I can't remember. Because I remember saying something like they might have there's some people who do live like in the town, but it's like sketchy.
Well, it says that people can live in Hiroshima and Nagasaki because nuclear bombs have much less radioactive material than a nuclear power plant. So that's why people can't live in Chernobyl,
Gotcha.
but they can live in...
Because it was more like a spill and shit. Okay.
Yeah. That was an actual nuclear explosion with pure radiation.
But
though a nuclear bomb is infused with other things. They didn't get nuked.
They got, it was an atomic bomb. I guess it's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. No, because atomic bombs when you split an atom. Wait. Yeah, because atomic bombs when you split an atom, and nuclear is like with plutonium.
Oh, so I guess it was before the 1960s. So it had to have been in like the 40s.
Maybe.
Maybe
the 50s. I think that's when the 50s was World War II.
Because this question said, why were Nagasaki and Hiroshima habitable after 1945?
Oh, okay.
So.
Because it was the atomic bomb.
Yeah. Which still had nuclear explosion, but like not a nuclear power plant. Like, it wasn't pure
plutonium.
Yeah, whatever.
Or uranium, or whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Odd, bro.
Yeah.
Oh. So, how long do you think you'd survive any variation of a post-apocalyptic world?
I don't know.
Why?
Because, like, I don't know. Because, like, I underestimate myself.
Yep, good try.
So to me, I immediately think, well, like, I don't really know shit. So, like, put in that scenario, I'll probably just kill myself. Because why struggle for what? The fuck? But, like, I don't know. Like, I think I might do okay for a little bit. Obviously, it would be struggle bus city, but, like, I think I could make do if I were by myself.
No, I think would be a good place to go. I was thinking about this on the drive home one day for whatever fucking reason. It's like a gym.
Huh?
If you go, like, and, like, if you need, like a place to, like, settle for a little while, a gymnasium literally has weapons everywhere. It's pretty large area that you can also use, like, the machines and shit to barricade, because I know, like, you think about, like, Planet Fitness, like, there's a lot of windows, but, like, if you use them to, like, barricade, like, a lot less shit's gonna get through, and especially because, like, it's windows and stuff. But then, like our Planet Fitness is right by Stop and Shop.
No, Shop Right.
Stop and Shop.
Shop Right.
Price Chopper.
Price Chopper, there you go.
See, we were both wrong.
I just knew it wasn't Stop and Shop.
I definitely know it wasn't Shop Right. But our Planet Fitness is by Price Chopper, so it's right by a grocery store. So if you really think about it, all you gotta do is tear down the walls all the way around the plaza.
Yeah, people haven't already ransacked that Price Chopper.
Of course they will. They won't take
Alright, so what's the point of knocking down walls to get there?
I doubt that the first place that they would think would be to go to a Price Chopper.
What? Most people
panic.
People are going to go out looting.
They're not going to loot during the zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
No. Well, maybe guns and shit.
They're going to loot whatever they're going to want.
We should always make sure we have toilet paper.
To me,
that's the one thing I always notice in, like, no zombie movies ever. There's never any toilet paper. Like, no one. It never shows anybody using, like, having toilet paper. I think people
really just should fuck that shit because it's.
But it's still unsanitary.
They're just wiping their ass with whatever they can find.
It's still unsanitary.
Well, it is what it is, man.
You know how sensitive girls' vaginas are?
Well, it's gonna have to toughen up a little bit.
Nah, bro. If I'm going, I'm loading a backpack. Not loading a backpack, but I'm at least putting 2 rolls in there.
And then what you gonna do once those are gone?
I'm gonna find some more rolls.
You better hope so. You better hope so. Because to me, shit like that goes out the window immediately.
Oh, and stock up on medication.
If you can.
Hey, they found it. Honestly, during a zombie apocalypse, a lot more people are going to be dead. A lot less resources have to be spread.
Oh, yeah. You just gotta find it.
It's not gonna be that hard to find. Go into people's houses. Go into, like, you don't necessarily have to go into stores. Like, if you go into people's houses, most of those people are probably gonna be dead. Yeah. Make sure you clear it for zombies before you do anything, because it's how people always make a mistake.
But you can't do that immediately, though.
No.
No, yeah. That would be
do what you
once
can.
some time has passed. Yeah.
And who knows, like, you might even find shit in, like, the back of people's cars.
Yeah, if it has a ransack. It depends.
So, I feel like the first thing that you should do is find a safe spot, camp out for, like, a month. Let things settle down. Make sure it's stocked up at least. Because by that time, everybody who's going to be a zombie is a zombie. Now you know, now you kind of have an idea.
Majority of people, yeah.
Yeah. So you already got a bunch of people out of the way. Now you just got to pick them off one by one. Find some guns, camp out, and hold out for a little while.
Yeah.
Just got to hold out for a little while.
For sure.
You got to let things, I know things will never settle, but like you got to let...
You gotta let the initial wave
You gotta let the initial wave
you gotta let
just...
those people die. Yeah.
And whatever happens after that, and honestly, in the back of your head, you just gotta hold... You can't hold any hope that anybody that you know is still alive.
Because I think the... Not hardest part, but the part where your life is in the most danger would be the beginning. Is when you're trying to rescue all the people that you want to rescue. No, yeah. People are just freaking the fuck out.
Call whoever it is you gotta call. Lock up your doors. Board up your windows. Don't move for a while.
Depending where you live.
Like, because...
I feel like most... when I feel like places like this, when there's not... It's not a crowded city, but, like, there's people everywhere that, like, you just gotta get away from everybody. Because sooner or later, someone's gonna be kicking in your door. Sooner or later, if you just stick around where you're at. I think, unless you're already in like a somewhat secluded place, then obviously, yeah, stick it out there. But like us, like we would have to get the fuck away from the city, like the woods. Fuck, try to hold shit down here. Fuck that. Immediately to the woods. Because eventually that door's being kicked in, or something's going through the window and not everything's on fire, and we got to get the fuck out anyways. Like, everything's a lost hope at that point. You just gotta just focus on surviving.
Yo, Bentley's crate, if they had like human size like cages like that.
Oh, you can fit a human in there.
You could, but only one.
My whole point is
my whole point is like to sleep. Like, unless it's like actual other people, zombies can't get you from there. And you can literally go kill them through the slots.
Yeah, but the thought of just waking up and there's a zombie just like trying to grab at you, like, I don't know. Well, it depends on the zombie, because if you could turn into a zombie by a scratch, you'd be fucked. Because they'll definitely scratch you.
That's why if they had bigger ones. Like, if you could sprawl out everywhere and a zombie can't...
Yes, make a human cage to sleep in to protect yourself.
Dude, it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. No.
It's almost like a chain link.
It's secure yourself for sleeping, for sure. It's not too bad, no.
If it's like you know, like some of those pop-up, like baby things. Like, what if they had one of those that was like made of metal that was completely surrounded? So like, if zombies did try, it would wake you up because you'd hear the thing rattling, and you can kill them. But at the same time, like, they can't reach you. So, you know, at least for the moment, unless it's an actual person with a gun or some shit, like, you're safe to sleep.
Yeah. I always figured just, like, I wouldn't be sleeping much.
Yes, but that's how people go cray-cray. And then they make mistakes and they get stupid.
For sure.
Gotta make sure you can sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zombies freak me out. That's, like, the one thing that freaks me out. Like, I'm not scared. I mean, except spiders. But, like, I'm not scared of anything else. Like, I'm not scared of, like, any horror movies. Yeah. I'm not scared of, like, of animals, except spiders. I'm not scared of, like, you know, like Jason, Freddy, like, anything scary. Like, people freak out at scary movies. I'm not scared of scary movies, ghosts, demons, whatever. Zombies, though, because that shit is so realistic. And it is a closer possibility than anything else I could face. Like, that shit literally scares me. Like, I have nightmares about zombies, like, chasing me. And, like, right as I'm about to die or something, I wake up and it freaks me the fuck out. Yeah. Hate it. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope everyone else survives. Yeah. Not really. I mean, you guys, my listeners, that'd be great. If you guys would survive.
More people that die is more of a chance for me surviving.
That is true. Nothing personal against you.
You'll see how selfish I really am. What shit like that happens.
Trey is very selfish. Very selfish. You know what I'm gonna raid?
What?
Fucking Bath and Body Works. Steal all them fucking candles.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't think about taking candles.
No, yeah, because that's definitely a thing you should do when there's shit's going crazy.
And a gas station, take all them lighters.
Yeah, because that's not what other people are going to be going for first.
Camping supply store.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, my thingy has a sparker. Like a thing to spark. Yeah. If you light a candle, you can light anything else.
Sure.
I'm serious.
I understand your logic. You already made the flame stays on, so you can add other flames using that flame.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you looked at me like I'm fucking nuts.
Sorry, that's my face.
Lord Jesus. And your reaction was just like, sure. I feel like you have like zero hope in me. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like people like us, though, would be like some of the first people to realize that there's a zombie apocalypse going on.
Once there's weird talk where people are like, oh, there's like this weird thing happened with people. They
like, dude,
waking up.
Did you hear that rumor about like that one time, like years back, probably when you were in middle school or high school, and like there was like a building that they said was infested with zombies? No. And like what? Yeah, out in like, I don't know, Africa or China or some shit like that. There was an apartment complex, and they said that everybody in there got sick, and then like all of a sudden like they were attacking other people and like eating other people, and so like they had like they flew in
that kind of does something.
They flew in like a squad or some shit like that. And then and they said like the guy that they sent in to investigate got eaten, and then like Schwarzers. So they just blew up the whole building.
That's what you gotta do.
I want to see like I know that it was real.
Like if anything, it would like I would think it would happen like how COVID happened, where everyone was like, "Oh, like this weird thing going on in China where like people are just getting sick, mass sickness." Then people start dying and crazy shit happens afterwards.
Dude, they're trying to make it seem like it was like a part of a game or something like that. Because like I can't actually see the one that like I don't know, man. But I know it was real. I remember seeing it, and people were actually like freaking out. Anyway, but yeah. Whatever. I mean, people did the same thing on fucking bath salts. No, they were like eating people and attacking people. Yeah, so. Yeah.
But no, I feel like it would be like how COVID happened. Like, oh, there's this sickness that's being talked about, and now it's spreading. Now it's getting to everyone. Oh, you die, like you turn into this, or like it's turning people into this, and like then we'll know. But hopefully, with the zombie outbreak, there is some kind of sign.
You know what? I feel like we should have like an emergency box, right?
A freak out bag.
Yes, but no, but yes. Like have individual backpacks, and then have like a box that we can take or something, like a suitcase, or like not super heavy and filled with a bunch of shit, but like it has like lighters, candles,
a mobile bag,
like knives, maybe put a gun in there, definitely a couple rolls of toilet paper, canned foods and stuff, and like just keep it in your house. So then at least, and then maybe like a tent or some shit, like anything, and like every year just buy a new package of ammo for your gun. So now you're overstocked on ammo, and then just go, and then so like you'll survive, and then if you don't, at least somebody else can use your shit. Yeah, and it can further the progression of the human race. Yeah,
but like a gun is.
I think we should invest.
If you don't have one, then it's gonna be a problem.
I'm totally gonna get a gun, since we're not gonna need our weed license or our weed.
Green card.
Marijuana card. Yeah. Might as well get your gun.
Yeah.
We're gonna buy a little lockbox for your gun. My gun too, but like more specifically yours, so you can't have access to it.
Yeah.
Any old time. I'll have the key. Haha. You think I'm joking?
You think I'm joking? If I want it, I'll get it.
No, I don't trust you with a gun.
But don't put that gun in the house then.
Why would you do something stupid with a gun?
Because I'm retarded. That's why.
You're what?
Retarded.
Really? Because you said retarded.
My point exactly.
Whatever. Recard.
Cause I'll just be like, you know what? Fuck around and find out, and then just take my gun out. Yeah, fuck around and find out what you want to do.
Fuck around and find out what?
I don't know.
Who are you even talking to?
I don't know, but if I have a gun, there's a bigger chance of me just be like, what do you want to do now?
No. If you know this about yourself, then
That's
can't
why I don't
you
have a
just
gun.
not do
Just
it?
don't. No. Because
It doesn't make any sense. You can't prevent yourself from doing this knowing that this might be something that you would do.
I'd rather just not even make it an option. Because I'm not saying that I can't stop myself, but there's a slight real chance that I'm like, all right, fuck it. What do you want to do?
You guys can't see, but Trey has been doing the gun, cocking and all that stuff, the action like he's waving a gun in the air. Because this man is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You are a child.
It is what it is, man.
You're a child. I just want you to know.
Just don't want to be comfortable with a gun. Because I might get a little too comfortable.
You're like 5 years old. Like, someone tells you not to do something. You're like, fuck it, I'm going to do it because I can. Oh my god. Well, on that note.
Yeah.
It is time for so long.
Goodbye.
But I'll sing one more song. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart. You know it's me and you and our dog, Bentley. And we could do anything that we wanna do. Stop making that weird obnoxious noise. What the fuck?
That's the background music.
It's not the background music. You sound like fucking Tina.
Yes, Bentley.
Oh my lord. That's literally what she does.
That's how it be sometimes.
Oh, so you're Tina?
Yeah.
Boy crazy for buns and unable to communicate properly with other people.
You tell me.
Yes. That's exactly you.
Just not guy buns.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know that for a fact.
I'm with you.
And? You know how many married men turned out to be gay?
Well,
alright then.
good thing I'm not married.
So there's a chance.
No, it was just a joke.
Was it?
Yeah.
It'd be more fun if you were gay.
Sorry to break your heart.
Because I feel like we would have a really nice, friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you'd be really, good, buddy that, I didn't have to fuck. Yeah.
Did I have to fuck? Okay.
Well, it's not like I have to. But,
It's only because I'm gay, because you don't have me, because I'm gay.
No, because, what I'm trying to say is that,
Is that a Freudian slip?
Oh, my God. When girls have...
What are you thinking about right now?
Can you shut up? When girls have guy friends, the guys, okay, so remember that video I showed you yesterday of, girls kissing their best friends?
Yeah.
And, the guys, literally go after them because it's all they ever wanted.
Yeah.
So, if you have a gay best friend, then you don't have to worry about it.
No, you have to worry about it at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I can just chill and not have to worry about, at some point, somebody trying to get in my pants.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it easy.
Yeah.
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 Ugh, whatever.
But I already am in your pants, so,
Other people don't need to know that. Shut up.
Wowzers.
God. You're so vulgar.
Sorry, I don't think sometimes.
I just need everyone's parents to be listening to this that I know.
Well, we live together.
Like mine.
What do you expect?
Or yours. They don't want to hear that. Of course they think it, but they don't want to hear any of that. Ew.
I apologize.
What was wrong with you?
I was just talking.
Clearly, you don't think when you talk.
I thought we were having a conversation.
You idiot.
Anyways, we should go.
Yeah, we need to get Trey off of the air. So, goodbye, everybody. So long, farewell for now.
Yes.
If you haven't already followed us, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. You can listen to us or share us with your friends using Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Anchor.
Whatever you're listening to right now.
Whatever you listen to, just go listen to more of our stuff.
And pass it along.
We were thinking about maybe giving our listeners who send in their listener stories, questions, or comments to our email or DM us, like stickers, like car decal stickers or like pins or something. So if you think that's a good idea, let us know. Alright. Well,
I'm Trey.
He's Trey.
That's a Jaden.
I'm Jaden.
And we're heading out.
I guess that's what's going on.